Upcoming talent, yeah? So, you want to make it in the movies? Upcoming talent, yeah? Who's fresh? Who's the best? I don't know. What? Best up-and-coming talent, yeah? Who we got?
Next, Dolly Parton!
This is not loyalty.
I didn't get the joke, lads.
Oh yeah, and Terry says like and subscribe, alright? Down there, you can see it, alright? I'm Terry, and this is Terry Says. Upcoming talent, hear me now. Whether it be movies, TV, whatever. Who's about? There's no need for Terry thumbs up, these are all Terry's thumbs up, alright? That's why they're on the list. You got me? These are the ones coming through the ranks, actors, actresses, directors, people that are making it happen, yeah? Now, some of these won't be so fresh. I'm sort of testing you a bit. Some of these are well established Hollywood mega actors now, but some of them maybe you might not have heard of, or you might have just seen and gone, oh yeah, who's that, yeah? So it's a bit of a mixed bag, but you'd be surprised. I talked to some people and they don't have a clue. Other people, they're like, oh yeah, I know matey, yeah, so and so. So who we got then? So just before we start, excuse the pronunciations. I can't pronounce nothing, alright? Don't worry about it. You can look them up yourselves. First up, Morford Clark, yeah? Now, if you've seen St. Maud, you'll know that she was the person that carried that film. She was incredible. Also, Amanda Iannucci's David Copperfield, she was a scene stealer in that. And she's going to be in the new Lord of the Rings, and she just looks the part. She looks like Claire Blanchett's part, you know, remember? Yeah, she's got a distinct look about her. Her performance of St. Maud alone is enough for her to be in this list. She's just amazing. You can't take your eyes off her. So watch out for her. She's going to be everywhere. She's going to be in everything. She's brilliant. All right. Conrad Khan. He's not done much yet. He had a little part in the Huntsman films. You know, those silly little numbers. He was in Black Mirror, so that's pretty decent. But his main thing he's done is a little British film called County Lines. And if that's anything to go by, watch this space, alright? He's brilliant in that film. Niamh Algar. I don't know if that's the right way to say her, but she is amazing, okay? I'll watch anything that she does. She first came to my attention in Shane Meadows' The Virtues, which you haven't seen, just please. Then she was in Calm with Horses, which seems to have actually been, if there's any recent films that seem to have all the latest talent at the moment, it'd be that, because that's going to come up again and again. She's in that, she's brilliant. And then there was Censor, another great film that she did recently. It's a little British horror flick. She was also in Guy Ritchie's latest offering, Wrath of Man, which is it's not great, but she's good in it. She was in Ridley Scott's Raised by Wolves. I haven't seen much of that, but I'm sure she's good in it. She's in the upcoming The Wonder with fellow newbie, or is she a newbie, Florence Pew. And the new C4 series called Deceit, which I haven't watched yet, but it's on my list. It's on Terry's list. Anything that she's in, mate. Lucas Hedges. Now, most notably, he was in Manchester by the Sea, which was one of my favourite films of recent years, and he was brilliant in it. But he's also been in Boy Erased, Honey Boy, Lady Bird, Mid-90s, Three Billboards, French Exit, Waves, Moonrise Kingdom and Grand Budapest Hotel. So yeah, he's doing alright. By the way, all those films are really good, and he's always good in them. So I think he's just going to get better and better, basically. Barry Keoghan, I think that's how you say it. Obviously Irish fella. He's also in Calm with Horses, but most notably he was in Killing of a Sacred Deer, which was made by your man Yorgos Lanthimos, whatever his name is, the mate who made The Favourite. And he's just such a scene stealer in that. It's his face, his performance, his presence. Boy, he's got a presence. He was in American Animals, which was pretty good. He's in the upcoming Marvel Eternals. He was in Dunkirk. He was in Green Knight. He's in the upcoming Batman, The Batman, with Robert Pattinson. He was in Black 47, 71, Trespass Against Us, the great TV series Chernobyl. So yeah, he's doing alright again, but he tends to steal scenes and everything. He's just got such a look and way about him. He's amazing. So, yep. Controversial number, Florence Pew. She's already a big star, basically. I mean, she couldn't be a bigger star, but she's fresh fresh enough on the scene. If you don't know the name, you certainly know the face, alright? And if you don't know her, shame on you, yeah? Because she is amazing, okay? Just everything that she does, she's incredible. It almost seems silly given the success that she's already had, including her in this list, but there you go. From Little Women to Lady Macbeth, to Midsummer, to Black Widow, The Outlaw King, The Fallen, Fighting My Family. She's the next big female movie star, if not already. Do you know what I mean? Jack Loden. Now he crops up and he's always decent. He was really good in Mary Queen of Scots and Dunkirk. He was also in Small Axe, Steve McQueen's films that were great. He's in the new Terence Davis Benediction, so that's going to be decent. But once again, he's not suffering. He's a real presence, and I've loved him in everything so far. So Jessie Buckley, yeah. What is there to say? She is a gift from the heavens. Just ridic in everything, especially Wild Rose. If you haven't seen, please watch. Her performance in that is incredible. Not only is her acting incredible in it, but she sings throughout it, and it's her singing, and she's a beautiful singer as well. So it's like, what can't you do? Do you know what I mean? Also saw her in Beast. She's amazing in that. I'm thinking of ending things. Don't worry, Terry's not thinking of ending things. It's just a film, mate, alright? She was also in Chernobyl. She's in Taboo, Tom Hardy's thing. Fargo, the movie about Judy Garland. Romeo and Juliet. And she's in the new Alex Garland film called Men. And that's going to be great. Obviously, Alex Garland's already brilliant, but with Jessie Buckley on board, I mean, I'm there, mate. I'm just instantly there. He's one of these that's not afraid to do really weird, quirky, mental films, and as a result, elevates them up so that people see them. Johnny Flynn, also in Beast with Jessie Buckley. He was brilliant in that, absolutely sensational in that. But he was also a scene stealer in Emma with Anna Taylor-Joy. He was brilliant in that. He was alright in The Dig. Most recently, he was in the ill-fated David Bowie biopic Stardust. His performance was still good, even if the film wasn't that great. He's in a new war film called Operation Mincemeat, which looks pretty good. So yeah, he's doing alright. Christopher Abbott. Now, I first came across him in a film called Possessor, which I'll talk about in a second. He was brilliant in that. Also quite a cool, quirky film called Black Bear. He was really good in that as well. Marcy May and Marceline, whatever it's called, he was good in that. It Comes at Night, he was good in that. First Man, he was in. So yeah, keep an eye out, he's going to keep on delivering. Thomasin McKenzie, if you haven't seen Leave No Trace, oh my goodness, she's incredible in that. Stop what you're doing immediately and watch it, okay? Terry says. She steals the show in that. Then she was in Jojo Rabbit, she was good in that. And then she's in the upcoming Edgar Wright's Last Night in Soho, which I imagine is going to be good as well. Then she's in M. Night Shyamalan's Old, which is supposed to be alright. I haven't seen it yet, but, you know, she's in it. It's fair to say she's already doing alright, but yeah, she is amazing. Then, I don't really need to include him once again, but if you don't know him, Timothée Chatelain, yeah? Chatelain? He's actually one of the biggest movie stars going now, so pretty much pointless including him, but you've got to know him, alright? You have to see Call Me By Your Name. He's amazing in that. Then Little Women, Lady Bird, and he's in the upcoming June, which I'm really looking forward to. Anna Taylor-Joy. Once again, I think especially after the Netflix Queen's Gambit, she needs no introduction. Everybody already knows her. But yeah, in terms of films, she's incredible. After Queen's Gambit, she's famous as Tiger King. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, check out The Witch, Thoroughbreds, Glass, Emma. She's going to play Furiosa. Furiosa? Is it Furiosa? You know, from Mad Max, what's her name's character? Yeah, like a sort of prequel of that. And she's in Last Night in Soho, and she's going to be in The Northmen as well. Josh O'Connor. Now, once again, probably shouldn't need to mention him after being in The Crown, playing Prince Charles. First came across him in God's Own Country, which he was brilliant in. Then there was Only You, which is absolutely amazing. Then he was a scene stealer in Emma. But what's really made him is The Crown, but he's wonderful in everything. He's with Jessie Buckley and Romeo and Juliet. Lakeith Stanfield, he's amazing. He's in Get Out. He's in Atlanta, the TV series. He's in Judas and the Black Messiah. But his project, his baby that I think he directed is Sorry to Bother You, which is really, really good, and he's amazing in it. And he's in the upcoming Harder They Fall. So yeah, anything that he does, he's amazing. Now, directors. Get me my coffee, yeah? What's that? No, I'm talking about all the new people, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, not the old people. The newbies, yeah? Alright, see you later. Have a good time. Sorry. Where was I? Directors, yeah? Jennifer Kent. She made The Babadook, which is a really good horror film. But what I preferred from her was her second film, The Nightingale. Absolutely mental. Just really crazy mental film. Like, she's not afraid to tackle and show big issues. She's quality. I cannot wait to see what she does next. Robert Eggers. Now, once again, you could argue that he's already well established, but if you don't know him, his debut, The Witch, was really, really good. Then he came along with The Lighthouse, which was amazing. He's got a weird, unique, distinctive thing to him, a bit similar to your man Yorgos, you know, the favourite again. I'm really looking forward to his latest one called The Northmen, which is a historical epic set in 10th century Iceland with Anna Taylor-Joy, which got Anna Taylor-Joy, Bjork, William Dafoe, Nicole Kidman, Ethan Hawke. So yeah, that's going to be amazing. And also apparently he's developing Nosferatu pizza. Is it pizza? No. Nosferatu. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be good. Keep an eye out. Brandon Cronenberg. Now, obviously, we all know his father, David. Like father, like son, mate. So yeah, having your dad as David Cronenberg, you know, being who he is, big shoes to fill. But boy, he's going for it. Give him credit. What he did with Possessor, really distinctive, really good, really promising. He's got a hell of a future ahead of him, I think. Lee Wannel. He's got a background in writing and producing and stuff. Did the Saw films and Insidious horror films and stuff. However, now he's started directing, and I think he's much better suited as a director. The two films he's directed, Upgrade and The Invisible Man, I both really, really enjoyed. I thought Upgrade was a cracking sort of thriller, sci-fi thriller action film. It was just well made. Really enjoyed it. Wasn't expecting it because it was just a Netflix sort of low budget thing, but it was really good. And then Invisible Man wouldn't usually be the sort of film that Terry would watch. Do you know what I mean? But I was blown away by the direction. His directing in Invisible Man had me engrossed. Had Terry engrossed, yeah? Which is not easy to do. You know what I mean? Henry Blake, his debut film County Lines, which, like I said earlier, about Conrad performed in. Really, really good direction, really good performance from Conrad. So the two of them, they're both ones to watch. It's going to be good. Rose Glass, who her debut film is Saint Maud, which for a debut film to have that confidence, that atmosphere, that sense, that sensibility that it's got, it's just creepy, weird, mental, really confident, crazy horror, and like, yeah, for a debut, I mean, I can't wait to see what she does next. Darius Marder. He wrote Place Beyond the Pines, which is great, but he recently directed Sound of Metal, which, if you've seen my other video on best films of this year, yeah, it's absolutely amazing. His direction in particular is great. So Terry likes him. Let's find out what he does next, yeah? Shannon Murphy, she's got a background in TV, directed a bit of Killing Eve. However, her debut was a film called Baby Teeth, just like a sort of low-key drama, Australian drama. But it absolutely blew me away. I absolutely loved it. It was really distinct look to it, really great direction. So she's one to watch out for, whatever she does next. Annelie Carrier, I don't know if that's how you say it. He directed Top Boy, which is a great series. But he directed Surge, which once again, if you've seen my video, Best Films of the Year, that's on it because it's absolutely brilliant. And that comes largely down to, well, Ben Wimshaw's performance in it, but his direction. He's like the British Safadi brothers, whatever they're called. Amazing. Jessica Halsner. Now, once again, you could just argue she's a veteran. She's been on the scene at Cannes since the early 2000s, whatever. Yeah, okay, fine. But she made a real statement with 2019's Little Joe. Just the look and feel to it, incredible. So I need to see some more of her older stuff, but I'm looking forward to what else she does next. If Little Joe's anything to go by, brilliant. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot the chain. You know, the chain? Nah, Paul Mescal. This man, if you've seen Normal People, he's incredible. So anything else that he's going to be doing, amazing. So if I had to pick two out of the lot, it'd probably be Niamh Algar. I don't know if that's her name, how you say it, but you know the one I mean. Her, yeah. And Jessie Buckley. Those two are incredible. What's yours? What has Terry missed? Who has Terry missed? Who else is on the scene to watch out for? So yeah, if you like this, like and subscribe, and check out my other videos where I talk about other stuff. Just Terry Says, alright?